I was lucky enough to attend the world premiere for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. And here's what happened.
Global premiere for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning!
The day prior to the event, I showed up really early to get a wristband to actually attend the event, and luckily, even though there were so many people, I did manage to get one. So then, a day later, on the day of the premiere, even though the event would start around 4, we started showing up at 1:30 because there were actually that many people going, so they needed to make sure everyone was on time. So on the day of the event, we queued up, got searched, and they were very strict with this premiere. And yeah, then we were actually inside, and I managed for the first time to walk the red carpet. Technically, but not really. We had a lot of the press on the left of where we were, but also straight in front of us.
Are you ready, London? Yeah!
Because they were so strict, you couldn't actually bring any posters from the outside, but they were kind enough to give each and every single one of us a poster in case we wanted to get it signed by the cast. So then, once we were in, the hype man did his job again. And luckily this time I wasn't near a loudspeaker, so this time my hearing was fine for once. And the setup for this red carpet was insane. There were so many people, there was so much going on. In fact, sometimes a bit too much, but I'll get to that later. And so usually what happens with red carpet, the main cast shows up at the end, especially the lead of the movie. So this was quite shocking because Tom Cruise and the director, Christopher McQuarrie, showed up before anyone else.
Premiere of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The legend that is Tom Cruise!
And then both Tom and Christopher went to the fans, but each on opposite sides. And Christopher was actually nice enough to sign my poster.
Thank you, thank you.
Then Tom Cruise climbed a plane, because he's Tom Cruise, and shortly after the rest of the cast started showing up. And then they kind of dispersed and went to different sections of the red carpet, because again, it was such a huge red carpet. So there wasn't really a flow of where they should go. Navigating this red carpet was Mission Impossible. Oh my god, did I just say that? Again, more and more cast started showing up. We were lucky enough to have quite a large screen on our left, so we could see and listen in on the interviews for when the stars actually reached the red carpet.
Please welcome to the red carpet,
Then more and more people started showing up, other celebrities, influencers, before Tom actually came to our section. And as expected, people went crazy. There was a lot of pushing, security got quite angry, and Tom left pretty quick actually because the time had run out and he had to go inside before the movie actually started. But he still managed to do a few more interviews, and then everyone left. And that should have been the end of my night, but luckily, Ramon Daniel, who I also went to the Sinners premiere with, and also watched the Sinners movie that same night, booked tickets to the global premiere of the IMAX screening.
Good evening, I'm Alex Zane, and yes, the wait is finally over. One of the most anticipated movies of the year is here, and thanks to our partnership with Priority from O2, you are one of the first audiences on the entire planet to witness Tom Cruise's latest outing as the legendary Ethan Hunt.
And before the movie started, they actually did a short recap of the world premiere, which I just attended, so that was pretty cool. And also they edited it so quickly, I don't know how they did that. And that was the end of the night. I'm not going to share too many of my thoughts and spoil the movie, but definitely check out my Mission Impossible non-spoiler review, or check out the extended version on my YouTube or TikTok, and I'll see you at the next one.